Nightshades are one of those 5 most important plant families you need to prioritize learning about when you're getting into growing your own food. Nightshade vegetables include some really popular crops like tomato, pepper, potato, and eggplant, but also some more unique ones like goji berry, tomatillo, tamarillo, and cocona. And while it's a big and diverse family, there are some traits we can consider good rules of thumb when dealing with nightshades. Most of them are native to tropical and subtropical regions in Southeast Asia and the New World. So with maybe the sole exception being potatoes, they all like a warm climate, warmer the better, and are frost intolerant. This means they're exclusively summer crops in temperate climates, which leads to them being grown as annuals, despite most being biennials and perennials in their native climate. Self-pollination is also a very common trait, especially with the most commonly cultivated nightshades. Tomatoes, goji berries, peppers, and eggplant are all really strong self-pollinators, as are potatoes, although they're not dependent on pollination at all for tuber production. Unlike many other plants capable of self-pollinating, these plants actually seem to prefer it over cross-pollination when left to their own devices. This makes heirloom seedlines particularly strong and viable, which is great for those wanting to get into seed storing for independence or selective cultivation. Now, many of you are probably wise to the fact that while I'm talking about nightshade vegetables, nightshade is also the common name for a very poisonous plant, and that's not a coincidence. Atropa belladonna, also known as nightshade, belladonna, or devil's cherry, is the type genus for this family of delicious produce. This plant, known for its dangerous tropane alkaloids like scopolamine and atropine, is a close relative of some of our favorite garden residents. And while typically the cultivated members of the family are completely safe, there are exceptions you should be aware of. For example, never eat potatoes that have sprouted, and never eat the above-ground potato plant. And if you throw potato waste into the compost, make sure it's stored in a well-ventilated area, preferably outdoors, as it can off-gas dangerous elements. Hopefully you didn't need me to give you a reason not to sniff the compost, but just in case. So obviously, this is just the basics about the nightshade family. If you have any other questions about specific nightshades or the family in general, feel free to ask in the comments and subscribe for more great home farming tips.